Last week, I did a video on Ron Holland and why he is one of my favorite prospects in the 2024 NBA draft class. And another one of my favorite prospects is his teammate, Matas Buzelis. Buzelis is a 6'10", 210-pound wing with a 6'10" and a quarter wingspan for G League Ignite. This season, Buzelis averaged 14 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, and 2 assists per game on 45% from the field, 27% from deep, 68% from the line, and just under a true shooting percentage of 55%. And the first area where I love Buzelis' impact on the game is defensively and on the glass. I love him as a low man, a help side rim protector, and a rebounder. This season, he averaged 2.1 blocks per game, and he's a tremendous shot blocker with great positioning, timing, and defensive instincts. Whether he's trailing on guards or creeping up on bigs, it doesn't matter. If you got the rock near the rim, Matas Buzelis is likely lurking and coming to take your lunch money. Now, he can't block every shot. He's got just over an even wingspan, and he is limited as a vertical athlete, although he's good there. And guys can counteract Buzelis as a straight-up rim protector by driving right at his chest, but he's always going to make an effort as a trailing or help side rim protector. He's really relentless there. It seems like he wants to contest or block every shot attempted near the rim. And he's really switchable as a pick-and-roll defender, too. I think Buzelis can capably guard 1 through 4, and I'm confident with him tagging the roll man or switching on to the ball handler. I also like him guarding on the perimeter. He's got great court awareness, he moves his feet well, and I love how he helps off of drives. Now, much like his inside game, he can be beat with physicality. I think stronger wings or guards will likely be able to bully him, but he's super active with a great motor. Activity is not an issue with Buzelis. And he always seems to be in the right spot, defensively and on the glass. He also just takes pride on that side of the ball. He's aware, engaged, and he hunts the basketball. Offensively, I trust Buzelis as the decision maker. He doesn't force the issue offensively. He's searching for the highest quality shot every time down the floor. And I think he's a better passer than his assist per game total suggests. The guy is fundamentally unselfish, always actively scanning the floor, and he's a quick and intelligent decision maker and passer. I also think he's a good off-ball scorer. Just like on defense, he's got great positioning. He's always actively cutting or intelligently moving within the flow of the offense, curling around screens, relocating to open space, and I think he's got a really high ceiling as a pick and roller and a pick and popper. This combination of off-ball movement and decision-making make him into a really good closeout attacker. But to maximize his value as a prospect, Buzelis needs to develop more as an on-ball scorer. I really worry about him reliably scoring at the next level. He has 0 avenues to easy offense on ball. Now, he's got some upside as a creator out of the pick and roll, but I really worry about him in isolation. He's got a good, not great handle. He lacks great burst off of the dribble, and he isn't super shifty. He lacks real change in pace. He struggles to generate rim pressure and doesn't finish forcefully at the rim either, and he really struggles to finish through contact and physicality. He shot 64% in the restricted area, but just 57% inside 5 feet and 35% inside the paint non-restricted area. And at the NBA level, I think he will need to rely way more on his intermediate touch and floaters. He also works with his back to the basket a lot, but lacks a deep bag of post moves. The only area I like Buzelis in right now is his mid-range game. He was a 44% shooter out of the mid-range, and he shot 52% between 10 and 14 feet, but he's unproven and inconsistent as a shooter. This season, he was 32% on jump shots, 27% from the three-point line, and just 68% from the free throw line. And a reliable scoring skill set is what is going to determine Buzelis' ceiling. It is the ultimate limiter in whether Buzelis truly pops as a prospect, whether you can ever truly trust him with self-creation on ball. But I think it's much more important that he develops his touch and shot making. I think he's got a much easier route to becoming an uber-effective off-ball scorer and spot-up player, while he's got a long way to go as a substantial on-ball scorer. But I love all the other traits Buzelis provides in a team context. I think he provides immediate impact as a connecting wing within the flow of an offense and defense. He's a well-rounded defender who can defend 1 through 4. He's a relentless and roving rim protector. He's a provocative pick and popper and roll man. He's a sharp decision maker and playmaker, and he's a really impactful rebounder. And Buzelis is still just 19 years old. He won't be 20 until the beginning of the season in October. For all these reasons, Matas Buzelis is one of my favorite prospects in the 2024 NBA Draft. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comment section.